Welcome to Linda's TV show. I greet you according to your time zone. If it is your first time of coming across this platform or seeing my face, my name is Linda and you are watching Linda's TV show. If you like what we are doing, kindly subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notifications so that you'll be able to know when we upload a new video. My lovely people, always share these videos. Always like and share. Ugo here, we react to all forms of videos, local, internet, especially what is happening in Nigeria and in Biafra land. I put a disclaimer that here in Linda's TV show, we do not promote misleading information, hate speech, violent or instigating war. We are to all forms of videos and we are here to inform, educate, enlighten members of the public about what is happening. Of course, I will always seize every opportunity to appreciate YouTube for creating this platform that we are using to disseminate this information to the members of the public. YouTube, thank you so much. So,
Yele Sowore being able to affiliate himself, now begin to sue Nnamdi Kanu as his own brother. Now begin to see the imprisonment of Nnamdi Kanu. He's also in prison. I said it right from day one. I myself, the Archbishop of Activism. I said vividly, I said I'm in prison with Nnamdi Kanu. That is to say that I've seen the sense why we must advocate and pray. Enemy of Nnamdi Kanu today are my enemy. There's no way they can ever be my friend. That's the best way, the best thing I can do for him. Even there are so many Edo aliens who I see, any person I know that is an Edo person who insults Nnamdi Kanu, we know they play. And they know what we can't play, because for such a man who made himself available for God to be used, what Nnamdi Kanu meant for us, the Jesus Christ where they paint give you, it not meet time for you. I know you are going to be skeptical about this. You are going to be saying, what is this guy saying? This was how you were also brainwashed by kings and queens, that there is a man where they use fire to the bath. That's what we call religion psychosis. You don't know at this world today. So me, I don't already go come. I'm no longer a baby. Everything I'm saying today, use it against me. Somebody were telling me yesterday, say, Chairman, all you have been saying, you may hate me for it today. That's why when we say no condition is permanent, they're one of their doily and one of their bourgeoisie I saw today. Do you know, I'm not going to be calling Okpewolo too much moron today. Do you know why? They have not begun to realize that supporting this very Okpewolo where ancestors bring so, they are even hindering themselves. One of these dirty pig, one of these boy I caught pig, a lot of you will later see the video. He said, Okpewolo, the way you are governing, you are no longer doing it well. This is how I feel anybody should support anybody. If he does bad, tell him that you are doing bad. But not that everything he do was supported. They now begin to realize, I've told you, we own the spiritual headspace. The more we are wanting to establish the truth in our society, you want the truth not to be there. And the word of God, the truth. If you are talking about truth, you are talking about God. That's one thing people don't know. When you are establishing the truth, that is to say you are bringing God to the society. That's what it means. That's why that John chapter 4 verse 24, he said our God is a spirit. Everyone that must worship God in truth and in spirit. So if you are talking about truth, you are talking about God. Now there's one added in Benin, or where one taya dole, ayagwe oba dole do you. Let me just put the way it has been said. Now that is to say the undiluted truth. That is to say the people that are not ready to speak the truth, irrespective, they don't even know whether somebody is impersonating the king. Like me. Even though Donald Trump can't talk today, say wait, he not talk, not bad. I can't support him. Read my lips. As I love Donald Trump, struggle rich. He's the chairman for Salvation for Humanity and Redemption, the whole world. Aguirre. There are things he does, I will update it. Donald Trump, You did this one personally on your own. That's how sincerity is. Now I saw one earlier today. Castigating Okpebolo. These are people who have insulted Nnamdi Kanu to the last. Now, if they don't want draw rain, if they don't do anyhow, we're not going to do anyhow, follow them. But they don't know that they are already the one triggering the fight, defending the indefendable. A time will come, the kind of society we want to have. You are not nothing to advocate about. If you do your thing, you just come all of them, don't blame Okpebolo. I'm seeing all Okpebolo supporters today, apart from this midget North America. Or why you supported they by idiots in already done. I don't want to measure those Pelekun names. But the rest of them, they are retrieving their step. They now begin to know that I dey plan Basi down. How much were you given? I can boldly go to anywhere tomorrow. Now, not to over deviate. We'll be coming to that later. Now, let all of us get this one clear. Nnamdi Kanu is in prison for you and me. Particularly the ones in Nigeria. That's why he's there. Recently, when this after free match Nnamdi Kanu started, I heard it now allegedly that they give Nnamdi Kanu paper to sign, but they for leave him. With one kind of condition where Nnamdi Kanu not feel bow to. Nnamdi Kanu is a man that ready to give up the ghost. Nnamdi Kanu is a man that will never compromise his value. Even your Jesus at the cross, there was a time he cried, Father, I hope the cup will pass me by. He can't later remember. He said, not my will, but let your will not be done. He said, let your will be done. But Nnamdi Kanu, he not fail us. What he said before, he was saying today, freedom for my people. It's not about him. Nnamdi Kanu is heir to his father's throne. He have a way would have modernized the father's kingdom. He's a king. But he forgot that. I begin to see the attributes of Moses in the life of Nnamdi Kanu. Now, for us to excel and succeed as a people, let us speak the truth. A lot of you don't know why I speak the truth often. You may feel that I'm not endangering myself. Now, let you one way not to speak truth, not to endanger yourself. Because a day will come, the judgment will come. Nobody will be there to help you apart from your ancient father and your ancient mother. And Mother Gaia and Mother Universe. What certificate of occupancy did you have to show that very day? That you do this, you do that. Now, you know, I like giving us some stories to coagulate so that my presentation to you will be very meaningful. I'm led to give to you the book of Isaiah 38 verse 1. There was a condemnation upon the life of Hezekiah. But he was having a good work, a good deal before now. When God sent Prophet Isaiah to go and meet, he said, tell Hezekiah to put his eyes under this sickness will lead unto death. Favor, oh wow. He told God, God, check my record. Oh, and I asked one was that was why this was some of the advocacy we brought to social media. He hit them, they are repenting. You cannot. Most of them, they are just coming woka iladian. Even the calamity you are going to get, even allowing me to start shouting on top of my voice, it's not going to be easy for you. Your fathers will be deploying angels. No only limit we fear advocacy. Then we are supportive. What we been having on your boy? Then God really went to go and check the ordeal of Hezekiah. After checking it, oh my, you working. So you were so good. Then God prophet Isaiah again. Go and tell Hezekiah, thus said the Lord, I've added 15 years to his age. And today I'm doing this very video is on the 15th. Without no sickness. Now, did you have anything to show tomorrow as a certificate of occupancy in a sea of O? Well, look at Rematani Metalo. I have a lot. We were the one that told your palace to start using children for adrenochrome. They use it. Can we go for forensic analysis? Will you permit it? A time is going to come, you guys are going to be ashamed. Why did I put down this bad name for myself? Go and look at Seun Kuti today. What even makes Seun Kuti to be relevant in Nigeria at all? It's not because he's vocal. Because the foundation his father laid down. His father was a truthful man through revolutionary music. Good name is better than riches. What am I trying to say here in essence? There is a sense why every one of us, this very clarion call of free Nnamdi Kanu, don't let anything hold you back. Say you not contribute inside. You might be digging your grave. The reason why God sees sustain Nnamdi Kanu upon the health issue is he alive. God at times use one or two things to test your faith to see how you look like. Not be this pastor a mock by the call and so. Not big pastor, you not go jail. They're not maltreatable. But I see some people are calling him God General. General for where? Which advocacy did he do? They were the one that promoted this gospel today. That have eaten us. He don't eat us. He don't eat or reach our bone. That's why any person of you beg Jesus now. When I was about Jesus, I go and say yo. But not about now. You can't be tell me what it. He said, test your spirit and see the one that is good inside. Is there consciousness? There is consciousness there. There is character there. That's why he said, I hope this cup will be a Jesus or Saloba give none line only. He won't among my qua. Then all the door, I get again in the or were not my will, let your will be done. But Nnamdi Kanu, he has never wanted to give up upon us. He is there because of you and I. He is there because of that in Nigeria. Because all what he has said concerning Nigeria, what we are to see, Nnamdi Kanu word have come to pass more than the Bible. I stand here to be corrected. The Bible. Nnamdi Kanu word to us as a Nigerian or whosoever we claim have come to pass in our own lifetime more than the Bible. And again, what I have told you have come to pass more than the Bible. Real. I told you there is pains and agony if you try it. Are you not seeing it today? The wicked will not go unpunished. But the same person will lie against you, collect and reach your property. He see the poor picture, he seen you get another testimony now. Now we are to tell you how it is. No need of sugarcoating anything. We may not be as brilliant the way you want to say. Maybe we doesn't speak Queen's English. I hear better English. You have fight for freedom. You don't speak fluent English and get your freedom. Except you work after you might have fraternize. If you want to go into one trouble, go into one trouble. See, look at it today. The same people now they can warn Nigerian about. Nigeria is making peace deal, giving an amnesty to bandits, terrorists, bomo, everything. But a man is there. They did sentence him. They did find him wanting. Nothing they saw him. Now it's hard time we get up on our feet and do the needful. The children of Israel were supposed to spend 400 years in captivity in Egypt. Do you know how many years they later spent? They spent 430 years. Waiting make that 30 years join now. Now part of the time when Moses stayed run from the face of Pharaoh. Because now two Egyptians still tell and say, ooh, because Moses told them that stop fighting yourself, you are brothers. He said, you want to come and fight, they will say, we fight two Egyptians that day. Now Moses can say, hey man, I'm ready to deliver. And I be say, where did people for mock me? So Pharaoh don't know. Iran. Let up extending our freedoms. For those of you who want me and waiting for Asiwaju 2024 or 2027, they know what they are gaining inside. Those ones, their personal selfish interest. He said, behold, I come quickly with a gift in my hand to give to everyone according to his works. All these very people, they are working on their... Go and look at me there today. A clear example. Look at me there today, what is supporting. At times I wonder, so oh man nagmo or what so erabi your biona. So this one is also a father to a responsible child. We are not begin to investigate because a will be a way. We want to know the status quo of those children, because a man like that's not supposed to, because you are, what are you leaving behind? Your co-mate is in prison, not compromising his own belief. I'm gonna liberate my people. Here you are, you campaign for everybody. I just gave accolade to some Edo alien right now. They are no longer supporting Okpebolo from the womb. A time is going to come when we lead the fight for them to correct their error. It's the same way some Igbo people gang up to get around Nnamdi Kanu. They just wanted to end it. Even allegedly, let me put alleged here. Let me allege it first. No fairy ropa. Because God sent that man to this world for a purpose. Those Alobama get that man voice would have known. I've never. The word is too accurate. Look at what a king told us who assessed us in the Omari. We are getting calamity. We are confused. Jesus Christ here introduced the man. Don't you see ancestors in my present? You know where you do. Me do me seven lele kian o seven lele. Omano lele me do eri do de o seven lele. Look at the ancestors they brought. No, are they not trying to tell us where ancestors in the area? Personal selfish interest is too much in what our people are doing. I know a lot of people will still say, "Oh, my dear, can you all can't wear mirror? Oh, can't wear mirror." He said, "Whatsoever a man soweth, thou shalt reap." It was scripted in Galatians 6 verse 7. He said, "Don't be deceived, our God is not mocked. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy." If you are merciful to people in Kogi, you are merciful to people in Benue, you are merciful to people even where you domicile abroad, the God of the land will also be merciful to you. I am not have to be Nigerian before I fight for my Nigerian people. At times we are drained. We don't have friends anywhere. Government does not fund us abroad because of our activism. Nigeria, they can't even fund us because we are telling them the sophisticated truth. But are we alive? We are still alive. So I will not watch a man lavishing in jail. I think the other day we saw on internet how Nnamdi Kanu's son won an award. How many of their children, if their children is as brilliant as Nnamdi Kanu's own, they will display it. That's how to do it. He's in the prison, but God is making him proud here. So let's join hands. That on the 20th of October, that just 5 days from now. I think that will be on Monday precisely. Let's join the movie straight. Let's go and demand for Nnamdi Kanu to leave. When we go one, we go all. Because our government, they don't tell us they will be full. They are making negotiation, peace deal with bandits who are bad people who have taken over villages. Let any person now that is accusing Nnamdi Kanu, all those Edo vagabundos, all those Edo alien, come and say, look at what Nnamdi Kanu did. Nnamdi Kanu is not the one that awful and that kidnapping Uronibi. Only what he created what he said. We don't want any person in our bush eating our mother crops. Igbo people today, they still have little food to eat. It's the handwork of Nnamdi Kanu. They have food to eat. The southeast have been west have not been taken over. I don't know how they call now a useless name. He have not been run over today totally. It's because of the handwork of Nnamdi Kanu. Now we have spent too much time joining the same people who is spying us to fight our deliverer. Now these same people that put us, that is oppressing us, they are still spending more time to oppress us the more. Why we are not doing anything about it? We are not doing nothing about it. But every Sunday we'll go and pray. A faith without work is dead. It was created in that your Bible in the book of Matthew 11 verse 12. It says, since the day of John the Baptist. Can you John the Baptist are they? John the Baptist only one not Samuel, not better than Jesus. He said, the kingdom of heaven suffereth violence. As it was scripted. He said, only the violent men that take it by force. Freedom is not given, it is taken. There is a difference between when you take something And when somebody give you something, you may stay long before you get to your turn, but you can go there with your everywhere. Now so freedom be. We want it to be given to us. The same people that sold that called Benin Palace be selling your people to us. They can't give you freedom. They can't give you freedom. If you look at everything they meant well for, they meant for constitution, democracy. We don't get democracy. We doesn't have independence. Look at what Okpebholo did yesterday now. He said any person, the new commissioner is just elected, is firing right now and hiring. Now that to say you never even hire the people that suit the very position. There are people you don't remove from the government. If you remove from your government, go for because you know within the. Now the time you begin to see government like the fire and hire, know that government doesn't know what it's doing. I'm not going to be scolding Okpebholo too much today, but Okpebholo doesn't know the meaning of governance. At least the ancestor would have even pitied those people, make a brief person way understand governance. Okpebholo is like a clone alien. That's a clone it don't fail. You know cloning now 3 years if they reach, they'll still go renew one. A clone in Okpebholo no ya like senator failing. Okpebholo don't talk as a normal human being. Now if Okpebholo, all those of you behaving now, if your first one is like Okpebholo, it's a waste. Forget about the state governor. Let's be frank and say to ourselves. That Okpebholo always act like moron. He's act like somebody that's in pressure. According to Raskimodo, under pressure, what we say, under pressure. The Okpebholo never want to talk like a normal being. He's always furious. Don't you see Obaseki the other day? AS governor, you engage with your people. Uze bonongba. Why they come out and get away? Is that a way to show love? Look at your state now when you, even I was watching one this thing today now. These people that do a street interview, they were even condemning it. All those ones will also be PDP. People need to say the fact. He said where he went to come and even put this very bridge, it's not congested. There are other better places you can use it. But only way I'm money on I guess during the time of Obaseki, for a lot of these aliens that are always talking about the attacking Okpebholo, me, I'm not party affiliated. We don't want a better life for our people. So why I got come and you do work here? The Obaseki pay name, I'm not part of people don't pay now. Even maybe hit Obaseki. He may be hitting. So why not feel but what I say? Any criticism that come, you always call it PDP. No. It's not always like that. Things are not fine. This might not make you guys to be proud. It makes you guys to become Ozum Moron again. America is strong. It's not America that's always going to everywhere. It is okay. Look at recently when they went to go and sign peace deal. Look how Donald Trump humiliated Keir Starmer. Do you know why humiliating? Because Keir Starmer, he know what he has done, the crime he has committed. If you are crime free, you are the most powerful person. When I tell you at times that I'm the most powerful person, you don't know the meaning. It may seem right now there is no recognition. I'm not the Jesus Christ of Nigeria, this and that. But a time will come, you start getting all this things that what this man really planted. Not be the way they plant something, not be that day they germinate. We started from the crash. If not because this midget now no hola kurie. That was when we started laying the foundation. But now would have might have been grown by now. He himself were bigger than so warriors at that time. He was bigger than. But today he's the most useless. He cannot even do content creating. He can't. Go and look at his own lifestyle. What am I trying to say in essence is this: let's be truthful. Whatever thing that we're doing well. Edo State is in a state of Lodibar. Edo State is in a state of Inyenyewu. Edo State is in a state of dilemma. Is in a chaotic and aquatic state. That's not how a state is supposed to look like. There are people at times, do you know that man? A lot of people identify themselves with me. Even though he was not supposed to identify himself with me before. He may be what I know that man because they know the respect I put in on media. We don't do so. We give you even as I'm even talking to you, I know they curse your part, they curse your man. He is Zolo. He's Zolo well at them. A verse no more with Bible, they too may have a yak bed with me. That's so it be. We read. We not just come and start talking from two sides of our mouths. There might be mistakes, but me, but when cannot read. This kind of life we want to live. Some are living a life of advocacy. It does not concern me. But now everybody should be doing hashtag. There was a time it's like the whole load was upon me. Now let me want to talk about Nnamdi Kanu. Yeah, was a tata away because of Bungbe. But right now let everybody pick it. We have to pick it as a responsibility that this is what I should do for my people. That was why when Émérged came out that year, everybody all supported him. Welcome na the number sekina ari eni ewe ya fe oma ye dehi ekwa the welcome how me so na secret police that time they meet with this man that no wa who wanna get Émérged of Dallas na wa ya akpobo yo e feme dia gbo wetin yen la no wa who wanna imetu yen la to before no ho la pori wa gbon mi I mean na say mo ka gbiyan ho o de gbe lawo to ya hiteku. Because the most useless and senseless human being. I hated Sowore one time when Sowore was even using Sahara Reporter to start putting some negative narrative about Biafra struggle. But today I forget anything. One thing about this liberation, no permanent for no permanent enemy. There are people I say Edo and they are repenting. We didn't say they are repenting because the calamity no day. I told you the God of heaven, if there's anything like Norodun, they have already released a stone. As it was scripted in that Matthew 28 verse 2. He said there was a great earthquake and an angel descended from heaven. When a journey descended, a real descended day. Everybody right now, we are teaching them on how to speak the truth. Because the day they were born, when I am breeding, most of them were breeded. Most of them were groomed to support life. If not, that way we started speaking the truth. Not knowing where I have alien in my platform who does not even like the truth. Where that is support everything that comes from the palace. But the people that they have contracted, who are now beginning to dream and see our ancient father, say nanotechnology, the more they lie, the more they are now begin to realize that yet they now begin to stand for the truth. Are we going to? We will not push them back. As many as it was created in the book of Isaiah 1 verse 19. He said, if you are willing and obedient, they should obey our word. Our word is the word of our heavenly Father. The truth. You shall know the truth. In that John 8 verse 32, he said, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Everybody wants freedom. Nobody knows how not live a life in a. If at all man don't bother with it, create a problem in the water. A lot of you that are not sensible today, or can think where he contributing or what create a problem in it. Now they create a problem. They are not going to remain. We are entering a new earth of truth. We are entering a new earth of truth. All those lies and deceit will be gone. That's why be a part and parcel of this very struggle of changing the negative narrative. Everything will use against you. Do you know when they started troubling you? It is when you were your mother's womb. Most of us, they send us abroad. Not don't win my destiny, You may not understand this. You were sent abroad. It was not an opportunity that came for you to be better. Visa. Most of you did not die inside the water. You will get it soon. If what I'm saying is lie, I will not say it again. Advance God Gilan at this place be. You not go fit get time. You not go fit get time. There's nothing like your ancestral home. God knows why He put you there. God knows why Nuna Kevari. When it comes to the issue of Nigeria, Nigeria, when I put more here, because a lot of my children are going to be coming through this place. the malelated skin, they are going to be African can Larry. That's why today no African country that does not have natural resources. No African country where France and Germany, where be their hunting ground before Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, they don't drive the command. Europe, they are going to Hungary in 30 years time. They are going to carry plate and do salam aleikum. Salam aleikum. They have nothing inside the ground. They depended on our way. Who made it like that? We are rich. We are like somebody. We are inside the water. Soap they enter our all the time. We don't feel the wash. You the call person may come wash for you. With cooperation, we can get this thing. I'm the most happiest person today that so worry I've been able to recognize his own responsibility, that it is my duty to talk about the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are not sure we go to be president now. The most important thing, your name is there. Instead of you to be a president, now what president? Are we respecting Babangida today? But respecting him. Are we respecting Olusegun Obasanjo today? Okay, how many governors do we really respect in Edo today? People like Ali and Ogbemudia. Bradna plus Obaseki, if not because of the political palace with Chontini alone in many. Mawe ya begbeja but in yo no uni ya yere ya pon ya but Maseni ya Saloba we ya fe na. Now who are we really remembering today have done well? Do you know people like Owamagbe, people like late Ambassador Sayomori? We will remember them the way we remember Osomole. We will remember those singers born than the way we remember Osomole, because they were also singing revolutionary music that will make our society to be better. Was Fela Nicola Kuti a president? No. But it is more respected today by Osibanjo. It is more respected today than Buhari. So you must have to be a leader. If at the end of the day we advocate and we are mine, you are being elected tomorrow as a those state governor. Maybe do our that state man. So far we are in Megbalo Ro. So far the society I wanted for my people is there. So if we allow this personal selfish interest to leave us, I want to always be the one. All your car worry so worry. But thank God that spirit is gone and is gone forever. If the world too much, let you also enter Ezra. Add the best one brokers. You can see now that everybody is doing his own gradually. Some of them are facing Christianity. Some of them are talking about tradition. Some of them are so. Thank God for our brother that is also saying the history. I'm not good in history telling. I know what is happening. I know that something is wrong. You can't tell me that. I know about it, but I cannot just figure it to you where I don't see Ororo persona. No, I know about it. But as you're also saying it, I pray for you, God, to give you the strength. There are people who are dirty Thomas. They want to see what was all. They want to see Diana yes again. Woga Ragbon or release here. Me, I don't want to know about it. I don't want to know about those things. All I know that he did not know we are crucified out of his will. You can't tell me that way. You were deceived. You cannot look for somebody who will not tell you how it was, but I have known ahead of time that woman agbe unlawfully. Now, if such a person did such a thing, now the purpose why he did it was he trying to restore the palace with the virtue that he was a mother. Let's assume he gave birth to a lot of people also. Will a woman sacrifice herself for children to start dying in Orion or dying in Ronigbe or dying in Oredo? No. Now, what was the purpose why that woman, Idenokbohu of Benin Kingdom, sacrificed herself? We are getting agbe. That's why today you are still seeing shenanigans there. You are still seeing lack come out from there. You are still seeing them support bad governance deliberately. So what are we saying? So you yourself, you need the story. A woman out here. Oh, we all got. He am a baby. I mean, a boy take one. I mean, a boy advocate. Any be lazy very. A boy so eh. A dolly be master. A boy so moron ya him. Where the government want money again? No. Zombie say na one way. He have. no Igbo. Even this guy now fake word Charlie Cock. Ekeruna di Kanu rio where you advocacy. Charlie Cock rio where you know. Ekeruna di Kanu rio where you. A lot of you hear about it. You know, I did talk about him. It was a scripted story. But all American move with it. We are not the kind of pull leg talking about freedom. So we are so unique. It's just that in Malaki cooperation. And I really like the way God is the spirit of our ancestor right now is moving. At least on our like be so worry. On our like be okay, we must do this thing for our brother. Or work with the baby magbe with Tikumu. Or if at least something has been done. No need of we dividing ourselves. When we are mere politician 40 million, how much is 40 million? What are you awful now? Awful. But anywhere built. Now, where a midget now, for example, that man build a name for himself. Or not building. I think I get about recently now. But in me or no, they no mabovienye. And your worst is oh, where they now be now you started this very nonsense. Oh, but you where? Oh, tiens, but you create me what you but no someone. Oh, you was one with boo. But is it posted the video? I look at some people. Ha! I'm a beer. Beer. Because I'm so autism. Autistic man, that man for tell that. Or maybe the manager whenever get scandal. That's about the yarn. Yet we still keep on because they don't be back away. They learn it from you because you are their role model. They learn it from you. Now, if that guy feels saw that man, that dwarf, who be me? How to wear that beb on your way? I'm too big right now to play all those dirty videos. That to say, what's wrong now? Oh, what am I wear? Oh, what am I what you wearing so to wear now? And all the man for Oye Kerry Kehon, or Yamo Yenita, and what waru with me? How many boys of these are battle the road? Even while Vienna when I was soon because every day by day, oh, you are digging Kevin I keep. We're not together. You are one of the most $250 million dollar Ponzi scheme. This is that it does not even exist. Just the democratic value. Or your American become a world power. But the same you are here, but then in a book by where even the talk what Polo doing? A Kenopolo more sumeti or massive from here to there, or massive half a kilometer. The owner do a tear bonnet with your affair is a man on one and you on Wagmon. Because he are rigono. Don't tell boy that I get rigono. Then we don't know where do it work in a doya lagoda because I'm an off who of your way we're working naturally. It's not about let me educate you people here. There's what called self-contentment. Now we is okay, even some okay. There are people no matter whatever you give to them, he has self-contentment in it. This is what people like us have. Very man have me work or have a wound don't me the way, but I'm just fine. Your happiness is my happiness. A mess of Waroya, I'm a go back book. A webo wama. A denia name. A dere weboria. Or ima. Or ero. Eh, mama. We need hope. That's who we are. Oh, I mean, we always say it all the time, constantly, because we have our brain in the center of our head. So, a self-contentment in every man. Imagine, look at the years you have spent. Okay, what is your problem? Now you supporting it. That you want to be arrested. Won't be supporting them. You don't know what the politician is going through. If people like Oshomole and Wike can resign, they will resign. They've already committed themselves already. You don't know the commitment. Even this common content creating now, go and ask the people before they became popular. Do you think it's the normal Facebook? Go and ask them. They will not come out a party so for them to get to that level. You just say we are not waiting. We are not waiting. I don't get money from Facebook. I'm not under the payroll of anybody. But constantly I come here. This is what will make our society to be better. Even help your individual life. Because I'm the CEO of Salvation for Humanity and Redemption. Your being in good health give me joy. If the governor do well to our people, we will pray for him. If you maltreat our people, you have problem with us. So for the people saying Obaseki boss, why that one? Because Activism, I supported his administration because he was technologically savvy. I'm not around of him because I'm annoyed in some certain area because of what he pushed. That's why I'm annoyed. Imagine my next prayer, every mistake the down area make was a second chance and mama correct. That is me. So if there's anything I was supposed to do, I'm not elected. I was not voted for by you. But if I'm being voted for, that is to say you are committed your life to me for me to take care of you. How can Wari get election okay? Eruwa where ancestors in my mononare. Now look at what an ancestor was there. You are against such a person. Are you not contradicting the issue already? Our God is not an author of confusion. I don't want to be too raw today. Be that some of you are already dropping your all those your weapon. You are beginning to drop it gradually. So we have no option than to say, okay, maybe flock over no wakere, have a diminuing. Vamos a hacerlo poco a poco. Si tú hacerlo hasta, yo te lo hacer desde aquí también. Si tú no quieres problema, a mí tampoco. Si tú quieres problema, yo es un problema. That is it. Now, as I saw one of their bourgeoisies today now, lamenting, telling the people, if you feed down. Now that is suit my mind. That is just the truth he have just said. Not that I want him to have problem with his governor. No, I don't want any of them to decamp. If they want to decamp, I want them to be where they are. Let God pass judgment. I'm not like a emite. I don't run. I'm here. Let Okpebolo today go and buy a house for all of you moron in Spain. I will still see you and say, this your house is beautiful, my brother. So how about you, a boy with go and ask anybody around me if they will be sincere. If it's not me to complain of you, I compliment you. There's something that circulated recently. Congratulations, my brother. Because you have a problem in me. A problem me was solving. Now, not give me a diagonal. I'm not giving a diagonal when you are nationalized in Spain. My own, I am here to advocate for people to have freedom. A problem I must solve. So all we will solve it. But one thing I will not do is let's do this thing together. Automatically, you are not betraying everybody. My dear, you are not do. Oh, you are not allowed to. Because of that's a pure betrayal. Our brother cannot be in the jail. We are here switching from party to party. Not really one win. You cannot stay opposition. Now, how are you not better than those politicians? During the time of when PDP ruled for 4 years. Okay, let's say during the time of Oshomole was from APC, 8 years. Obaseki did another 4 years under the same APC, that's 12 years. But there were people that was in PDP who waited. They were hungry. They had their ground. Now immediately when we were campaigning now, we were going back by the same Obaseki, not a free ground in anyone. O mama ne ni no ti yen. Okay, woke erere mana magba o wa nwa keka. O momo no we mana wa say ai. You were supposed to be arrested. I saw you in one occasion like that. The man still laugh with you. He shook hand with you. The same man where the gbedu arobi if you are not insane. Who were wagbon we na? Mami na where you became one of. They ask you this very question in France. I think in Paris also. Where we show where to build a political ambition where na ogun kan igbo e dey ogun salo you po water we know. Aren't you surprised? The same language of 217 years old now. Are you better than me? Are you more richer than me? You may have material things which is useless, but I have integrity. You are homobog species. Let's go to lab now. That's why anytime I think about your downfall, you don't get where then you pile up yourself with aliens. You must have to praise everybody. But your mate is in prison. If I perish, I perish. Tomorrow, you want the same person to be the same category. You want the person. Can I insult Nnamdi Kanu? Can I insult Warren? Can I insult them? Whosoever that break the edge, the serpent will bite. Oh, what batty was there? I know it batty was there. So anytime you begin to talk about Eriotion at Bonona, not you where you will know who salu abagmo when I want major pots. Or two where my Robbie way or phone away. When on my lag phone, on my phone away. You started all the nuisance now. I mean, the capina responsible the campaign. The same person who were born, the leader of West is there. Or you defend them today. Who defend anybody? You will set that person out. Tell me who you have defended for your full life. There are people I've never one day insulted, irrespective. I'm a dollar American. You didn't. Very my yard here. Israel the other day near. Edi awagbe ya wa ma Grega bought a governor of Texas or we Senator Ted Cruz he have passed a law no ma then uladion fimoto you don't know what's even in the America because you are a moron. A constitution American man you don't know anything. If you are really American by frequency, there are things you don't support. And there are ways this environment to change you. That Ura America is zonking. You are where was your doha be odubo vun nasty way. Because zonk party with me a civilization you go to today. Go and look at Ibrahim Traore or Mobokere. A born and work go ban you are when I the only state governor. However, man. No, you have a state governor, man. But we're not on international scale, Umidu airport. On your very just those are specimen in a row. They forget themselves in most cases. They forget themselves. Now the same people who were over with the party, they are running. Oh, man, 1 billion I will kick in. Imagine, you know, we may raise one table, man. The head of Takan Lad. I be on what of women who I have to one way. I be over we oh, we know what baby, in no way, go. So we always mind the way we do activism. That's why the First Timothy 5:17, or we let the elder that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, or we especially those that labor in word and industry. Emenunu na if I not tie say you know I can on you. You know we wrote on your doctrine. You ni why you aware here. What to the actual way you no man. I will tell somebody one day, no matter how we hate you, I will never do injustice against you. We were discussing about one person. You know, we're desperate with my woman now. We may not be that two type friend. It's not. I don't support you because you are my friend. I support you because you are in the path of truth. The truth is here when you are fighting for friend. If I thought you are fighting for that friend, you are fighting for that friend because you know that that friend is right. Also, normal. Also, whenever we normal, but what you do, don't just start fighting. You make peace, please, Lao. If Nana, you only have a please. You de-escalate the matter. That's what I do. I don't support evil all my lifetime. The first edition I went, it was a fight for a friend. Not even Yeke Kanta. But has any friend ever fight for me? Imashodoro. We are living in a world whereby people will bring your own matter to somebody that said they know you. Even what you don't even know about. Now, why are you following somebody? You don't even know what that person can do. One thing I first of all know is to check around you. Ura. So that when they bring the stop it. This is why I know this person to be. But there are people who are worth. That was the same thing that happened to Jesus. In that book of Luke 22, read from verse 50 something. When Peter denied Jesus, the people that were beating Jesus, they flogged him the more. At the time somebody na me, it is better if you are not close to the person. Because a disaster no worry. I cannot call you walk by my back. Then I cannot stand for you. That was why I received bullet for humanity. Don't take this injection, Emma. Let them comfort me. That's what a friend can do. Because I told you one before, we are brethren in suffering. How to prove it? Look at this alien. I'm a freedom fighter, a king of the innocent poor citizen. How does it end up today? One guy called me from Italy today. See the point where I created a topic in on it. Émérged Oga oge be buy a bonity and let it come to me. We don't lie. I don't just want because I want to disrespect you. Carry my name to anywhere. If not that, so yes. We don't bother ourselves about that. Mention my name anywhere. You what pains you more to pay, excepting I'm lying against you. They cannot give you money, and you are advocating for the people. Though it's not shining, where do shine? I think I was even told today. I know I saw this very man in Germany. How the head of Tiger and Lion giving mine to say something that though is shining. For me, there are things I don't really bug myself about. The man even tried. After all, you have not even been a freedom fighter. But Mode is a wale, modesty or something. Make that your statement clear. I don't have permanent friend, I don't have permanent enemy. I've spoken to Obaseki in the way and manner which you yourself will not like because of what he was doing. It was not good for my people. That's who I am. I'm a very sincere person. Man, Asaka or awaken as Romans as we say, your sin will not be my sin. I did not support you for our people to get sick. I support them. I supported you so that Emi down or they let advantage. That's who I am. If you think where I praise you today, tomorrow you start doing any other, then I take away my support. Maybe if not because of those things, maybe I would have been given a special invitation letter. Newton meet me in Rome. Because there are some certain things I don't like it. You may like it because of my no. I don't like it. One, I don't like the way people are dying, losing their immune system. That's why I'm not happy with any of this government. Menam your bed Donald Trump for your information. My mission is divine. Nobody call me on phone to support us. I came into whatever thing that is happening. This is what going to liberate our people. And yes, we are doing it today. The peace they have been signed in the Middle East. 1,000 year peace treaty have been signed long ago. If you are watching now, that's why I don't bug myself about it. We are bringing salvation for humanity. That's what we are bringing. Anything apart from salvation, count me out. I don't need such money. The money there for it. Before Esther said, if I perish, I perish. Before Chedar Meta and Abednego said, even though our God is free to save us, we will not bow down. So everybody has the one way of doing these things. At times, there are people who are happy when other people are in pains. I don't have permanent friends. I can't tell you, okay, this one will be good to our people. Any of these people are not my friends. So whatever thing they do tomorrow, every affecting, and I don't do business anybody. I'm autonomy of my own. Do my own. One man squad him. But thank God for our spiritual allies. I value our spiritual allies more than our financial allies. Because any waganeru ne men. So that's what we do. We love the truth and nothing but the truth. You that right, they tell we boy, aren't you surprised the way people are dying? When we not believe, what making their immune system to fail? Should I tell you again? Injection or your immune system in fail? He has told me to this spoil me. We are still born in a good way. So what are we saying? So my activism is not to come alive to anybody. I'm not like midget. Ula because if I know it. That gbona it deti ansi ave no je veni duna waje na nia. Veni duna waje na. If I know it o mi ogo he. It does not labor. Maybe ona wa mi o kan wa so e wa no. That was how God created man. If there's we were nothing like creation, we were not supposed to over labor. We are not supposed to pass through had to pay 50,000. Naya muwe adewebo. Nene man not pay 50,000. Do you know their life today? Have you ever wanted to ask yourself, how come about what they call this very sickness, fibroid among women? Have you ever wanted to imagine? Recently now, a lot of bloggers are not talking about it. Even Nana say UK, America, Canada, or even autistic children say. Because they don't need anybody around them. So we are here to give the real information. We are not sugarcoating anything. I'm not under the payroll of anybody. After we campaign for Obaseki, it was remaining just about few hundreds. They paid me about 40,000. I don't know what happened automatically. Since that 2020 up to now, they minus away from my page. 34,000 I minus now. So me 50 follow over there. For those of you that use page, money follow almost or money like a page. Imagine, is it not because the truth I stand for? Go and look at my YouTube. They retrieve people from even seeing it. Do you think this video was supposed to be seen? Or do you think people does not need this kind of word? They need it. Tell me in every social media okay, one person waro, you think that person is more vocal than you in this whole Nigeria. Tell me, Manos Nnamdi Kanu. Maybe you also worry involved because of his recent decision of Euna. I know the mode of activism is also different. We really speaking the truth vibrantly, compare you in all round. Error. Who have also presented your ancestors to you, telling you where Jesus were made to take away your spirituality. Is there anyone? Right in there. But look at the people watching. But did they deform my life? No, they don't deform my life. Today I'm fine. You know how many of our people are sick? You don't know the meaning. A lot of you are married, you will not know the value of a thing until you lose it. You will not know.
Hello, my wonderful people. As we have finished watching this interesting video, please, I want to see your comment, your contribution, your opinion in the comment section. Like I said earlier, let us do it constructively. Tell me what you think about this video that you have just watched, and also about the platform. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please remember to subscribe, put on your notification bell, share this video, and remain blessed.